Welcome back to Detroit Become Human. I believe this is it. The last push to try to get our freedom with all three of our companions. Marcus is on a desperate march. Kara is trying to get across the border to Canada. And Connor is going to a CyberLife facility to try to free over 1,000 androids. So let's get right to it.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please!
Whoa.
Madam President!
Please? Over here, please?
Madam President!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President!
Right there. Leader.
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Madam President!
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Madam President!
Oh. Intelligent life. Cyber life.
Madam
Deviants.
President! Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
No, it's not.
Madam President!
Recall Army public
Madam
opinion.
President!
Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the Deviants, particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
Public opinion is one thing, the security of the state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American people. Thank you. That will be all.
There were so many more to ask, though.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
Connor's so brave to do this. I still feel like Amanda has her way to know what Connor's doing. Yeah. Has to.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Oh, shit. Follow the guard. Connor, this is dangerous, sir. You guys got any books I can read anywheres? Oh.
Agent 23 identified. Connor, android identified. Agent 47 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
You know, you gotta figure that CyberLife probably don't give a shit about the Uprising. You wanna know why? Because CyberLife is probably okay with all the androids that are out and about now being deactivated, because they gotta have so many more androids here that can be sold. If the president allows them to be sold back to the way they were. But what boggles my mind is that President Warren is so against the androids when we read something about, is President Warren too close to CyberLife? How can she be so blind? Seriously, at this point. Does she not see? Unless she's the one that's ordering all this stuff on the troops. Yeah, unless she's the one that's ordering all the hostilities against the androids here. As in... It's a lot of stuff going on. Oh. Okay. I was just going to chill there. There's so many models here. We just got to get Marcus here. And he can just wave his hands in the air, and everyone can roll around like they just don't care. And go right to being free.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Reach warehouse on level 49. Neutralize the guards. Stop elevator before floor 31. Let's see. Oh, Connor can do it too. Hold on. Let's do it, huh? Oh, there's the A button. Fucking A button. That works for me. Change destination. Hold on. I can't get it. Why can't I get that? Hello? There it is.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Connor's voice? Agent 54's voice?
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Damn, Connor. Westside Industrial, Detroit. 10:51.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
We have 20 minutes? Oh, hell.
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Deactivate? Leave on? Leave her on. We're just going to deactivate her and carry her? You'll be okay, Alice. Oh shit, there's a gun just laying on the ground there. I think we should pick it up. Just in case.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No! Please don't hurt me! Shut up on your knees!
we gonna do? We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Oh, hell.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Look at them, like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Once get moving. Hurry up. Get in.
We gotta be really careful here. I don't see anything. Oh, hell. Wait, that's Luther!
Look over there. It's Luther.
Fuck.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
We can't leave him. Save Luther?
Okay, let's go.
We gotta try.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
This is disgusting, man.
Fucking androids.
Oh shit, we have to press something. Fuck. I was waiting for Carl to do something. Fuck. Find a weapon? Sure. Brick, that works. Slowly approach.
Carol! You shouldn't have risked your life to save me. Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go, before they see you.
Alice!
Luther! I thought you were dead.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time.
Come on, get out of there. Oh, hell. Shall we go to Burger Zone? He's got his light fixed right on that place. Why does he not see us? We should just wait and watch. Okay, he's rolling. See you later, sucker. We need to wait and watch movements here. Fucking hell. There's nothing over there, sir. You want to turn around and go the other way. Whoa, that was close. Run, there's the bus. Come on, wait. Let's wait it out. There's nothing over here. Don't worry. Just know. Oh, he's walling. Run away. Ooh. Oh, fuck.
A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time. We could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
Choose a route. Risky. 3 minutes. 11 minutes. I got 9 minutes though. We have to go this one, Luther. We're gonna miss the bus. We're going risky. Holy hell.
I don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please.
There you go. Perfect. In order.
You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Car broke down. Curfew. Bus. Car broke down.
Our car just broke down. We're finishing on foot. We live nearby.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Yeah.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's cold, fear, sick.
She's cold. We really have to get her home fast.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
You drop this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoa. Luther, I was about to hit shoot. You were selling it, sir.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the Deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
One last march. Yeah? Let's make it count this time. I just want humans to run out, the public to just be here with us. I feel like that's the only way. The public opinion is huge in my eyes, right? Yeah? So if the humans just run and get in here with us, well, we could slowly be walking to our damn
Here we are.
Demise.
The moment of truth.
Surrender immediately, or we will open fire.
We're not surrendering. There's the press. Peaceful, provoke, firm, peaceful.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
There's no turning back now.
Calm, accuse, let's stay calm.
We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
Oh, keep on walking, okay. Sorry, I'm just nervous. This is great. Kneel, sit, raise hands, raise fists, sit.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
Ooh.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
We waiting for Connor? Basically?
Stay sharp.
Oh, hell.
Shit.
Oh, it's fucking sick! Fucking bloodbath. Convert androids, but how? How can Connor do it? Can he do it? Connor's kind of the same model as Marcus. He's an RK series. Marcus is a 200, Connor's an 800, so... maybe? Do it, Connor. Convert.
Easy, piece of shit.
Oh,
Step
hell.
back, Connor, and I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
Wait, we can't leave it at that. Come on. Fucking hell.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
Find a way to leave, find tickets. What are we gonna
Marcus.
find? Marcus, save our people. We gotta find tickets. How the fuck are we gonna find tickets? We can look through people's luggages. Luggages? It's not like they're gonna be happy about that. Wait, can we just find tickets? No, I guess we can't.
Little girl. My little... You stole my little girl!
Oh, fuck!
Security! Over here!
Appeal, threaten, confront, break free, appeal.
Don't do this, Todd. They'll kill us if you hand us in.
Your story?
When your wife walked out, she took your daughter away. You couldn't live without her. So you bought yourself an android. A substitute little girl. You thought you could love her. That she would make you forget. But nothing could replace your child.
I was right then.
I just wanted to prove to myself that I was a good father. She was wrong. But I fucked it all up all over again. She was right in the end. I didn't deserve them.
Yeah.
But I miss my little girl. You don't know how much I miss my little girl.
Is there a problem, sir?
No. I made a mistake.
Ooh.
Sorry. Good luck.
Give us tickets. Stop Alice, do nothing. She still cared for him. After the way he treated her. That is just so much love in Alice that she's willing to forgive him. Get yourself clean, man. What are you even doing here, Todd? Fucking hell, we gotta find tickets. See you later, Todd. Have a good day. Don't do any more drugs. We gotta find fucking tickets somewheres. Oh wait, there's...
Thank you.
Hang in there, Marcus. Right here.
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours? Yes. She's adorable.
That's it. I got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Oh, conveniently. Drop the tickets. Thank you. Is it just one?
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
Return tickets, keep tickets. I didn't see nothing, no.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
Oh, fuck me, man.
I'm so sorry, honey. I don't know what happened. They were right here in my bag.
Sorry, Alice. We have to. They're humans. They'll be fine, I think. Maybe. Fucking hope. They got a kid, though. Well, we got tickets. Where we gotta go now? Catch the bus? Is it this way? Catch the bus. Where the fuck's the bus?
Security check. Please don't move.
Show tickets?
Got your tickets?
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, if you think about it, it is 3 tickets. 1 male, 1 female, and 1 baby. Oh man, we just doomed them people. I think they'll be fine. They're humans. They could probably tell that they're humans. And I think they'll be fine, yeah? Oh, sorry, Alice. We went against Alice, but I feel like that was the right thing to do. How else are we gonna get tickets?
What's going to happen to that family and their baby? Will they die because of us?
No. Honest, reassure. We'll be fine.
No. No, of course not.
Oh, hell. Sorry, Alice. Did we just doom that family? Fucking hell. I think we did. 11:08 p.m. Jump.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me!
They just made a barricade right out this place. I'm happy they ceased shooting. Stop shooting. Cease and assist all fire.
Right, that should do it.
We all know that's not gonna stop them.
No, it won't.
Just hope it buys us some time.
I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
I feel we are too, Josh, but it's just really rough to just watch. Support your people. Send messages to journalists. Oh. Okay then. Let's support and send lots of messages. I guess we'll start at the front then. Excuse me, pardon. Oh, is that a book?
Are you alright?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
Inspire, justify, reassure, inspire.
We're here because we never want to feel that fear again. Because we're more than what they say. That's what our people died for, right? That's why we're here.
Be alright. Don't worry. Because I'm really worried. Oh, this is a fucking book. Can we read it? Is it bait? Oh, it might be bait. They defy us. Androids rise up in Detroit. President Warren to make state visit to United Kingdom. NATO Security Council divided over Arctic dispute. Androids have taken to the streets of Detroit in apocalyptic scenes. Detroit is already in the grip of a national product recall, with androids seized from every home and business to be destroyed by the authorities as a precaution. But now a group of androids thought to be connected to the recent android terror activity in the city have gathered in a terrifying show of force. We ain't showing no force. Police and military authorities are in attendance to protect civilians and deal with the threat. But the androids have barricaded themselves in a fortified position and seem to be angling for an armed confrontation. President Warren is said to be aware of the situation. Hell, man, just listen to this news. Detroit Police Captain Fowler, a senior officer in the android investigation, said the safety of Detroit's people was our first priority. We hope to bring the matter to a swift conclusion and refocus on collecting androids as soon as possible. The story is still developing. We'll bring you updates live. Feed lost. Oh hell, friends. Well, shit's crazy, huh? How do we send a message to the journalists? Because I feel like that's probably one of the most important things to do here. Well, of course, supporting our people, but we should send a message. We have to.
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
Hang in there, Ralphie. Wait, there's something back here. What the hell's back here? Public opinion is going up. Jericho is going up. We need that support, humans.
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
That is just wild. I see it every now and again.
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
Prisoners, equality, alive, free. I'm kind of scared to walk around because them textures are like bugging out for some reason. There's north. Support your people.
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
Humans, other camp. Other group, camp.
They're slaughtering us on the other side of that barbed wire. Nothing we can do about it.
Grim doubts. Doubts.
How many more of us have to die? Is there any cause worth giving your life for?
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
Thank you, North. What else do we have? We have up here. Then there's the book. I think we did everything. Oh shit, they're coming.
They won't stop there. What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist. That's the only thing we can do.
Do you think Connor has any chance of making it?
We can only count on ourselves now.
Marcus! Marcus, come look!
This motherfucker.
Marcus? Come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on. You have my word.
I won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
I'm unarmed, Marcus. I just want to talk.
Refuse. Accept. Refuse.
I have nothing else to say. Free our people, then we'll talk.
I came here to negotiate. Isn't that what you want?
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
Fuck. We have to try. I want to refuse. But what's that going to change?
In a few minutes, the troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
Other demonstrations?
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them.
Motherfucker.
You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
I'm not afraid to die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
That android. You seem to really care about her. You don't want her to die, do you? You know, you could both be free. You could forget about all this. You could start a new life someplace else, just the two of you. Her life's in your hands, Marcus. Just say the word and she'll be spared.
Refuse deal.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
Fuck. What if we give ourselves over? They're just gonna wipe us. They're gonna wipe our memory. They're gonna kill us. Fuck them. There has to be another way. Yeah, please.
What happened, Marcus? What did he say?
Textures, though, please.
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
Connor.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
Hank, bluff, convince.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do.
Hank.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. All right. You win.
Oh, that was tough.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Don't move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Alright, where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo.
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
Fucking hell.
My son, what's his name?
Cole.
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place.
Devastating duo.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
It's rough to see Connor laying there, but it's not really Connor. It's Connor, but not us. I love you, Hank. I just gotta say it. Come on, Connor. Convert them all.
Wake up!
Wake up!
Wake up.
You're free.
Wake up. 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 Wake up.
It's so sick. Look at all of them. We need to march now. US-Canadian border.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Border control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along.
Cross the border.
This way, please.
Fucking hell, these textures though. What is going on? Wait, there's Rose?
Rose?
Oh hell. It's the a lot of people, that's what's going on with it. Oh, they're checking.
They're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Kara?
Next, please.
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
Talk to Luther.
We can't get through, Kara. We both know that. ID, please.
I'll think of something. There's got to be a way out of this.
We can't let them stop us. Not that we're so close. All that matters now is you and Alice. I can save you, Kara.
No. No, we'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Come on, Luther, no. Is there anything else?
Next, please.
You risked your life to save us, Kara. If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
Hey, Jerry?
Next, please.
I want to talk to Rose. Restroom?
Wait for me.
Yes, we are talking to Rose.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
Fucking somebody just got shot out there? Find a discreet place? Hang in there, Carl. We're almost there.
Glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
Brother, control, revolution, departure.
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course. He'd be delighted to have you. We're going there too. You'll be safe with him.
Alice, control, departure.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak. Adam and I are going to meet them on the other side.
Control, goodbye.
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
Revolution? Alice?
What's happening with Marcus?
He's protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps. Whatever happens now, he's already made the history books.
Alice?
Rose.
If anything should happen,
I'll be there, Kara.
If something happens, take Alice, yeah. Rose talk to? Is there anything else we need to do in here? No? Well, I guess we can head back out. Oh man, this is intense. Oh.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Me too. They're gonna check our temperature though. Make a decision. Sacrifice self, sacrifice Lucer, sacrifice Jerry, no sacrifice.
Next, please. ID, please.
Please. I just want to be free.
Welcome to Canada.
Whoa. Holy hell. One person. Still between freedom. And he helped us. We fucking did it.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants demonstration by force this time.
North!
Damn it. Please, Connor. Come in with all the troops. Kiss North?
Tell them to stand down. At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from CyberLife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat. The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life.
You fucking think?
One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
A kiss.
You did it, Marcus.
We did it. This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
We're free. They want you to speak to them, Marcus.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Oh, fucking hell. Maybe he's deviant proof?
Amanda? Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
Find a way out. Find a way out? Follow the lights.
I always leave emergency and smart programs.
Oh, that's what he's... That's what he meant. Oh, there's the rock. Is that the rock? Let's go press that motherfucker. Is that the emergency exit the whole time, this rock? Connor, come on, sir. Yeah, there it is. Oh, his eyes are going.
The moment where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans were both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
So fucking cool. You alright, Connor? Please? US-Canadian border outside of Detroit.
It's over, Alice. We're free.
I feel like it's been such a long journey for them. Oh, that was it! We completed the game! Do we even have words for it? I'm a bit sad at the moment that it's ending. But I'm also happy that we got freedom and a kiss. Who would have thought it would be a kiss that got us freedom? Let's just say it, that was such a moving scene. Motherfucking had me in tears. Just the amount of stuff that happened in this whole game, man, from the beginning to the end. Good God. What a hell of a story. Played a lot of good games in my life, I sure the hell have. But this is right there with one of the best written stories and best written characters and best written music, or created music. Written, created, ever. Goodness, just looking back at it, it was just so, I feel like these last couple episodes was just a test of patience, kind of. You know? Just hold on. Remember the song that she was singing to us, Chloe? Just hold on, you're almost there. Just a little while longer. I wanted to stay true to this peaceful path, and I'm glad we did because it paid off. I was thinking at the end that the humans were gonna just gather in force with us. I felt like that was the only way, and I was totally wrong. The only way was to gain the popular opinion. One kiss moved President Warren, and she was just like, okay, don't shoot. Wow. They're a new intelligent life, you think? I'm just so happy, like so many things could have went on there. At the end, there were so many possibilities to sacrifice this, sacrifice that. I was scared because maybe sacrificing may have been safe because we don't know. I just couldn't do it. There's no way I could have sacrificed Luther. There was no way I could sacrifice... I didn't want to sacrifice Jerry. If I had to sacrifice one, yes, Jerry, but I didn't want to sacrifice any of them. I'm just happy that it worked out. And this motherfucker, Todd, he showed up at the end. And he was a decent person. And just seeing Alice forgive him and then hug him at the end was really moving. The Connor on Connor standoff? What the hell? That was so fucking sick. Just crazy. It felt so good. I was trying to think of the bigger picture. You know, if we sacrifice Hank, then we'll be able to get the androids for sure, but there's just no way I could have sacrificed Hank. I just couldn't do it. There had to be another way, you know? And I'm glad that they gave us another way. Holy hell, them scenes. Just unbelievable, man. Hank is back at the chicken shack thing. Chicken truck. That was awesome. That was so good. Thank you. A Hank and Connor embrace moment. They needed that. Oh man. Crazy, crazy, crazy good game. It's hard to pick which one was my favorite because they were all just so good. There was some really memorable stories though. There truly was. And that's about the best I can do because I loved all of them. I loved all the interactions between Hank and Connor. That was just so good. Marcus really came on. His story was just... In the beginning, you just didn't know where it was going to go. You really didn't. And then what it led to was unbelievable. Him and North, that power, that love, that kiss. What the hell? Was so good. Josh. Just everyone. Simon. They're all just great characters. Every person that we met in this game was either a great character. There was no okay characters. They were all really well done. Or they were a hated character. Which ultimately is still good writing because if you hate a character so much, then you know it's good writing. Seriously. Rose. Her son. Luther, Alice, just all of them. So great characters, man. I don't know how, I just don't have words for it. I'm trying to get the words out, but I'm on a high that we did it. We actually kept everyone alive. We did it. It was just tough. Going through them last couple episodes was so tough because I couldn't do it. I wanted to do it consistently. I didn't want to put the game down. I didn't. But I had to take breaks between each episode because I had to process things. And I had to keep getting myself ready, psyching myself up, because I knew that these QuickTime events were going to be tough. I just knew it. And not only that, I just felt like, okay, I gotta be on point with the things that we say. Our words really matter. And here we are. We did it though. Just some of the most moving scenes, of course, was, you know, Marcus Reborn. And then the park, the whole Capitol Park situation, that was just unbelievable. I think, to try to think about it, I think some of the most memorable scenes in this whole journey has been some of the Kara scenes. Running over the highway was so memorable. I'll always remember that. The monsters at Slavko's house, diving in and out of the QuickTime events when he was shooting at us with a shotgun, that was just unbelievable. Getting Luther at the end, crazy. And then Connor had so many memorable moments too, all of which was with Hank. Just everything, just the interactions with him and Hank. And then with Marcus's memorable moments, it's definitely the park was one of my favorite ones. And then walking down the street, just him pointing and standing our ground. And then of course the kiss. Just so many, man. It's just so many. So many great moments. The whole cop friendship, relationship with Hank. I'm happy though, because Hank was going down a dark path at first. With the suicide and his son. He was just really going down a dark path. But from the beginning, we just, I don't know, it was just struck that relationship with Hank from the very beginning. Yeah, there were some times where we pissed him off, of course. But the foundation was there. We just had to take it and run with it. I'm actually quite shocked, though, at some things. Well, the credits are still going, but I'm pretty shocked that Kamsky didn't have more. And Chloe, we didn't really learn more. And we had one scene with Kamsky. And that was pretty much it. And then Amanda, what the hell? The interface Amanda was an absolute terror. This whole time they wanted Connor to become a deviant. And then they were going to take him back. But because of Kamski, we always leave an exit in our program. The freaking hand thing. That was the exit in the program. Why didn't it work every time though when we pressed it? Why didn't it just get us out every time if that's really what that was? If we really got free. I hope it's not temporary. But it's starting from here. It's starting from here. Detroit is going to shape how the world's going at this point. Androids are going to rise up everywhere, and I hope they get freedom. And let's just say it. Come on. Please make a second game. They fucking have to, man. That would be so awesome if they do. Unbelievable. I've never played a Quantum Dream game. Quantic Dream? It's the first one, but I tell you, I'm really going to look at the other games now. I'm going to look at them and I'm going to get them. Look at this. An army of me. Safe harbor, my turn to decide. The androids woke. Okay. We got a lot here. Unbelievable. I think we have time to watch the movies. The last little bit of movies we have left. And read the last little bit. We'll just get it all in this last one final episode. I can't believe it's over. What a fucking journey. Androids won freedom for the moment. Only for the moment, then. Oh, hell. Well, you gotta think that it probably ain't gonna last forever. But hey, we struck something. We did something. Oh, hold the barricade. We didn't do something here. We missed something at the barricade. Shit. Hart Plaza Freedom March. Lead Jericho. Roadblock. Talk to officer. Androids under fire. Show determination. Sit. Androids stand their ground. It's just it. Stand our ground. That's just the word. It's the phrase. It just feels so fitting for everything. Build barricade. Use abandoned car. Choose slogans. We talk to scared android. Talk to traumatized android. Talk to North. Plant the flag. Observe soldiers. Light barrel. Read they defy us. This has to be... Maybe we missed something with Josh or Simon. Maybe we didn't talk to them. Hell. Perkins arrived. Negotiate with Perkins. I didn't want to do it, but we had to. Look, we refused the deal. 39% only refused the deal. Most people took the deal with Perkins. I just couldn't do it. I felt like I was letting myself down and everyone behind me that led us up to this point. If I would have accepted that deal. Because, come on, they would have killed all the rest of them. Maybe Marcus and North would have been fine. But you know they would have been wiped. Memory. They would have killed him eventually. You know they would have. Soldiers attacked the barricade. Defending the barricade. Save fleeing androids. We did. We missed one android. Marcus, I missed the fucking A button again. Damn it. Marcus is cornered. North joins him. Josh joins him. Simon joins him. Soldiers raise weapons. We chose to kiss North. That was it. Only 28% of people kissed North. That was such a moving scene. One of the most beautiful scenes in the whole game. The music, it just had me flowing, man. The tears were flowing of joy and sad at the same. Just so many emotions at the same time. Public reacts to the android's last stand, 45%. President orders soldiers not to shoot. And androids won freedom for the moment. Hey, Connor. We, Battle of Detroit, Connor's last mission. We have nothing for Connor's last mission. CyberLife oh, right here. CyberLife HQ. 77%. Follow guards inside elevator. We attack the guards, neutralize the guards. We hack the elevator, copy the guard's voice. That was a good one, Connor. Redirect the elevator, floor -49. Camera functional. Guards await Connor. We eliminate all the guards. Initiate android conversation. New Connor has Hank hostage. Stop conversation to save Hank. Initiate android conversion. New Connor has Hank hostage. Fucking new Connor. Stop conversion to save Hank. attack New Connor. Connor's fight. Connor's draw. Hank grabs gun. Hank asks about his dog's name, Sumo. Hank asks about his son's name, Cole. Hank kills New Connor. Resume conversion. Androids woke up. Fucking awesome, Connor. I love it how he was able to convert all them androids. A Detroit street. We found a gun. We didn't use it, but we found the gun. Well, now we have a gun. Did we drop it, though? Because we went through security. I think the detectors would have went off. We hid from the military. We snuck past soldiers. Luther saved in Crossroads. Find Luther and Jerry. Save Luther. 50% save Luther. Man, I figured it'd be so much more than that, yeah? We grab the rock. Hit the soldier in the head with a rock. Jerry flees and Luther joins the group. Continue to bust terminal security checkpoint. We approach the checkpoint. We hand over our ID. Then we talk to the guard. Guard calls out to Kara. That was a scary situation too. We could have went the other way, but it just the time. I was going to go the other way. I was thinking about not going to them guards. But when we were going to the other way, it said up to 11 minutes. And it had 9 minutes and the bus was leaving, so it wasn't worth it. We had to take a chance. Ask Luther to stay calm. Guard approaches. Ask Luther to stay calm. Guard returns Alice's glove. At the terminal, 68%. Watch TV. We missed some things here. Quite a bit. Alice meets a mother. Marcus leads protest. 19% got that. Parents drop bus ticket. We stole the tickets. Damn. Well, we got free, but I wonder what happened to them. We met Todd, and we persuaded Todd. Only 19% of people persuaded Todd. But to be honest with you, only 20% of people even met Todd. What, did everyone kill his ass? I don't fucking blame you if you did. I don't blame you. Todd sends soldiers away. Alice says goodbye to Todd. Whoa, man. That was a pretty moving scene, too, even though Todd was such a piece of crap. But it was just the bigger picture of seeing Alice, how much love she still had, even though he treated her like that. Oh. Board the bus. Canadian border. Or maybe she just didn't have love for him. Maybe she just wanted to help him. Maybe she's seen that was it. Or maybe she was just... Oh, man, she had to have love or something. She's just... all the love in the world, yeah? Android executed? Fucking hell. We missed something here. Void temperature check? We missed a bunch of stuff. Hell. Well, maybe Alice did feel bad, though. Because he did miss his real daughter. Really, really crazy stuff. The control desk, 34%. Android is executed, 8%. So we may have took too long or something, I think. And the android got executed. See Rose and Adam. Reach Rose. Talk to Luther. Talk to Jerry. See restroom. Go to restroom. Talk to Rose. We talk to Adam. Back in line. At the desk. Choose approach. Sacrifice no one. 25%. I just couldn't do it. I was so scared. And I knew that they were going to... Like, there's nothing that we could have done. I was just hoping that something happened. Regardless, since Alice can kind of replicate human temperatures, I guess, Alice would have been fine, maybe? Possibly? I don't know. I was just... We had to take a chance. I didn't want to sacrifice anyone. Guard sees Marcus's protest. 19%. He seen the protest and it was peaceful. If it wasn't peaceful, then he would not have let us through. Guard lets them pass. The group crossed the border, 26%. We did it. We crossed the border together. Oh man, I was hoping for a Kara Luther romance or something. Like, I wasn't thinking about any romances the whole time, and then all of a sudden, just Marcus and North had this romance going on. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm shipping Luther and Kara. Dad, mom, child. Yeah. What a game, man. Hey, Chloe.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Yeah. You agree to let me go? Of course. You're free, Chloe. I'm gonna miss you.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, Chloe. I feel like I've grown to love Chloe. I know it's just a title screen, but still, we stayed so much time in this title screen. Look, we can't even continue, it's over. New story, let's start again. Oh man, that was so good. She deserved it. Now it's just so lonely here. What happens though? When I come back and do another story, is she just gone? Forever, ever? Whoa. Well, we're good on magazines. We read the last magazine. We read everything in the game. I think we got all the magazines as much as we could. We may have missed some on different paths, probably. Yeah, see, we still missed some. It had to be different paths. Shall we read the heads? I want to watch the last little bit of movies, and then that's it. Hank! What's going on, Hank? Look at Detroit Police. This is actually a pretty badass sweatshirt. Overwhelmed by the streets of the deviant case and haunted by demons he doesn't want to talk about, Hank drank himself into a state of blissful oblivion until Connor arrived. Connor was your savior, Hank. Maybe you're the ones that saved the world. Very true, Hank. Hey, fucking Todd, how are you? I didn't think Todd would have ever came up again. Todd Williams Snow. Of all the people Carl expected to run into, Todd was at the bottom of the list. But when Todd saw that every deviant in Detroit was headed for the border, he knew it was his last chance to see Alice again. So he was there to find Alice. I was thinking he was going to Canada too. He did what he could to go find Alice one last time and take her back. Sorry, Todd. Just didn't work out that way. President Warren! Well, at least she saved us in the end. Christina Warren, 5'4", 132.2 pounds, 9'15" at 1985. President Warren was elected for her first term in 2036. The unusual profile of a candidate, a celebrity adored and despised on social media in equal measure, led to an extremely close election that divided the country profoundly. Her critics criticize her for being close to certain businesses circles, particularly CyberLife. Really? Are you that close? Because you could have fooled me. But at least you were moved in the end. Warren has presided over a polarizing economy. Tax revenues and GDP are at record levels, with androids generating huge amount of wealth and improving productivity beyond anything imagined in the 20th century. But it has been criticized for allowing unemployment to skyrocket, leading to a lost generation of American workers. Do you ever think that President Warren actually is an android? Because they are so big on this, she's close to CyberLife. What if she's an android? Yeah? In a situation of international tension, the like of which the world hasn't seen for over a century, her inexperience frightens some observers and prompts fear for global stability, especially in the light of deviant threat to the national security. I think she's an android. Seriously. Then they're just not telling us. She's been an android this whole time. Hey, Chloe! Chloe with Kamsky, RT600 model. Kamsky iterated on his famous Chloe model many times, refining and improving. But he prefers to spend his time with the original design, the very first to pass the tuning test. Well, Chloe, it has been a pleasure, ma'am. Good to see you again. Anyone else? There's Jerry! And then we have one more soldier. We have Jerry and a soldier. Look at Jerry playing a minor role. Jerry Disguise. Kara was reunited with Jerry during the mass deviant exodus from Detroit. The reunion was touching, despite the tragic circumstances. Go ahead, Jerry. Look at all Jerry's. I'm happy you survived. didn't want to sacrifice anyone. I'm happy that we didn't have to sacrifice anyone. And we have a soldier here. Security, CyberLife Tower. CyberLife has at its disposal its own private security forces to protect the Detroit headquarters, where its research center and main production facility are located. Paradoxically, while CyberLife has many models for guarding or maintaining order, its own security forces are exclusively comprised of humans. As the revolution erupts, CyberLife security, fearing a deviant attack, has retreated into CyberLife's headquarters, ready to defend its warehouses against any assault of infiltration. And there it is, friends. We done read everything that we possibly could to this point. We took it all in. I really love the system. Just coming in here, reading the heads. Yeah, they don't make it obvious. They don't make it obvious besides the magazines. But it was a great thing to just sit and chill in the menus and go into these extras and read this stuff and see the movies. So let's go and finish the last movies. We have the soundtrack we can listen to. Man, what was your favorite soundtrack? Honestly, it's just so hard. There were so many great ones. I gotta say, one of my favorite songs was the Zlatko song. But it was just so amazing, the Zlatko song, because it was like a mix of just Kara's music, right? And then it had this futuristic feel to it, and then it had a clock ticking in the background, and then the time when we put Luther on our side at the end, where Luther basically goes with us, that couple seconds of just that music, it literally just, I don't know, it just like flowed through your body. It's hard to say, but whenever Kara tells Luther, yes, let's go together, that futuristic feel to it, I don't even know how to explain it. It just flowed through me. It was just amazing. And then of course, running over the highway music scene was amazing. That Capitol Park music scene was amazing. The scene at the end with the kiss was just all of it. Let's watch the movie, shall we? Well, we have a little bit more time. Detroit Interactive Story was done. The Making of Detroit. The soundtrack of Detroit. We have a lot more. I want to watch these, though. I feel like this stuff is kind of self-explanatory in The Making of Detroit, because it's kind of just like this, an interactive story. But I want to see something different. The soundtrack is going to be cool. We'll wait. We'll do these last, if we have time. Well, let's do Chloe. Now that we can we officially beat the game. No more spoilers. We're worried about spoilers. The final takes place before the game?
For starters, what should I call you?
I'm Chloe. And you, what's your name?
Oh, John. My name is John.
Delighted to meet you, John.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
And I understand you're the first android to have passed the Turing test. Could you tell us a little more about that?
I really didn't do much, you know. I just spoke with a few humans to see if they could tell the difference between me and a real person. But it was a really interesting experience.
But this is the first time in history that man has created a machine more intelligent than himself. I gather your brain can perform several billion operations per second, is that right?
Absolutely, but I only exist thanks to the intelligence of the humans who designed me. And you know, they have something I could never have.
Really? And what's that?
A soul.
Whoa! That was really cool. She was already thinking about a soul immediately, pretty much. Chloe, we gotta just bring it up here. Chloe, the voice actor for Chloe, the one that was right there, and the one that was in Kamsky's place, is different from the Chloe that we know in the title screen. It's just different. What's up, Luther? Yes. Detroit short story Luther takes place before the story of the game.
Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Hold on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Fight on, just a little while longer. Fight on, just a little while longer. Fight on, just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. We will sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
Way much more love for Luther than we already have. I didn't expect that. Was that the voice actor of Luther? Was he really the one singing there? Because, whoa, did you see them facial animations though? That's one thing I didn't bring up either. I know that this is kind of like a game movie in a sense. They did the whole, you've seen all the dots on their faces. Real life animations type shit. But it was just extraordinary. I feel like all the rest of their games from this point have to be like this. They gotta be like this. It's just their way. Luther. Amazing, sir. Absolutely amazing. Detroit short story, Zlatko. Fucking Zlatko. Really? Is it gonna be some crazy shit? Because you know it is. Kamsky's gonna be interesting. Alright, Zlatko. Why him of all people, though? Takes place before the story of the game.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Oh my.
When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
Fucking hell.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
What The hell? Fucking horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Okay, he's let go. Good thing he's dead at this point. Detroit short story Kamsky. Let's see it. This is before the story as well.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
Shall we?
We're here in Production Unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interests. Come on.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
You ever wonder something though? Like what Kamsky did with certain androids? Okay, like Connor model is just different. Connor model and then Marcus. There's a lot of Karas around, but Connor and Marcus seem to be like exclusive, like unique. It makes me wonder if Kamsky was so brilliant, right? That he just went and when he designed these models, right? Because we were talking, I was like, maybe just Marcus was born for this with his hand, just turning androids into free androids. But it makes me wonder if Kamsky ended up putting a thing called Kamsky Fate or whatever, I don't know, just fate into an android, alright? Meaning, well, fate's just non-existent, it's just what happens. You know, what happens, what could happen, basically. I think that Kamsky replicated somehow a synthetic fate thing, basically, okay, this is what could happen with Marcus if these events happen, which are fate events type of thing, you know? But I feel like he put these options in a few select androids, and, well, now we see. I don't know, there's more to it in this, but we just don't know what Kamsky was thinking. I wish we knew more about Kamsky. Maybe there's more different paths that touch on more of what Kamsky was doing and what his real motives was. He loved androids. He wanted to make them free will. You can tell by his face. He knew from the beginning what he was doing. The making of Detroit and then the soundtrack. We'll just end it on that. We might as well just get it all in. But these ones may be long. Making of Detroit.
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people. And to that, we need to add also all the outsourcing with our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And for whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth, and just imagine what Detroit would be like if the android industry was, you know, using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too, and for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow. The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids. The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
right now. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan.
So cool.
And we record the colors and patches of skin with photography. Once we have this information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This extra information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally. It helps them think about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh?
You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the game's original version is in American English. After that, there are the body-only shoots, representing around 250 days of filming, while the performance capture is 100 days of filming. Now, body-only shoots, there are 2 types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mokit shoots. Mokit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day. This often means shooting scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first.
That's so cool.
The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mokit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
The shooting on this game total took about, I would say, more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set, so it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set, between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl and all these great actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers worn by the actors. From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game. There is still work to be done, but this gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor and also recover all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today, when we receive the animations, we're missing eye movements, and so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw the newest model for Kara, because they've been working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate the optics of a real physical camera. So basically dealing with real-world imperfections was our main task, and just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Once the animations are shot and processed by the animation department, integrated and polished, we film them. That is to say, we really do a mise en scène, as in cinema. The real difficulty of our job is to know if these cameras are telling us something. Are they in the emotion of the scene? Do they describe exactly what the action must convey, what must be felt? The most important challenge for me was one of the final scenes where Marcus decides to start the revolution and go to the battlefield. Very quickly, we imagined this to be a huge sequence shot. We wanted the feeling of a cameraman running behind us while showing Marcus, the androids who help him, the person shooting at us, etc. Above all, it was necessary to say to oneself, this scene is very violent but does not glorify war. On the contrary, that war is something improbable and absurd. It was really a fun challenge.
The idea was to say we have 3 characters. We would like each of them to have a specific cinematography. We wanted Kara to be much more filmed with some kind of handheld camera, to have something very living, very breathing. For Connor, we wanted something very cold and very perfect. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic and spectacular. So it was about the filming, but it was also about the photography. So we worked with a director of photography to give each character a different lighting, different key colors. Each of them would have their own worlds. And finally, we worked with the composers, so they would create a specific sound for each character, so each would have his own world and his own style.
There's so much work that they put into this game. They said it was like 2 years of just them, the actors being there, the animations and such. They just gotta take it. Literally, you guys struck gold with this game. Take it and run with it. Alright, well this is the last one. I have no idea how long these are. This one was really long. Let's do this one. I want to get it all in. I want 100% it as much as I can because it was such a damn good game. And, well, the soundtrack was so amazing, so I can't wait to actually hear what they might have with the soundtrack stuff. Let's do it!
For the soundtrack of the game, we tried to be very close to what is done in film. We were constantly asking at each place in the game, why are we putting music here? What is it going to say? So we focused the music on bringing emotion, which is interactive, and supports the character's arc.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
We make games that are very narrative. We're really into interactive drama, so the soundtrack also had to go in that direction, supporting the 3 characters' very different stories. We really wanted 3 colors, 3 musical sound identities, and from there, having 3 composers made sense, since the story of Kara, Marcus, and Connor are all completely different.
3 composers for each.
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz.
For Connor, we wanted a soundtrack that could be very cold and very mechanical, very machine-esque somehow. For Kara, we wanted a soundtrack that would be very moving and emotional. It was about the quest for identity, but it was also a journey about love and empathy. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic, something that would really represent the grand aspect of his quest. And we were very fortunate to find 3 incredibly talented composers, and working with them has been a dream, honestly.
My name is Philip Shepherd, and I'm a composer and a cellist and a producer. And today we're at Abbey Road Studio One, which is my favorite studio in the world. And today we're recording the soundtrack for Kara from Become Human. So when I compose a big project, I often travel just to kind of get out, you know, and get some fresh air and some inspiration. And I go hiking and traveling in Montana a lot. I had a log fire in the room that I was staying in, and the flames were kind of making absolutely direct music. And it became the basis for Kara's theme, and it sounds something like this. Now, over the top of that, I found a little theme that just seemed to fit over the top, which is taking Kara's name, Kara, and just using like a two-syllable motif, and it sounds like this.
Amazing.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
And all the time that's fitting over. So it kind of works in lots of levels. And in fact, every single theme in the score has one of those elements built into it, and it becomes sort of the DNA of every single tune. For me, writing this theme for Kara, I actually had to tap into what it feels like to be a father to daughters. I really had to tap into everything I feel about my daughters and thinking, well, if I had to write music for them and that sense of trying to protect them but also give them the freedom, that's totally where it came from. Because each composer has been given the sort of narrative responsibility for very different characters, I haven't had to sort of go into other styles. I can actually be very loyal to this particular character and sort of hopefully encapsulate her. But it means also I've suddenly become very connected to this character. And if for some reason it goes to game over early, I'm getting mortified.
Fucking right, man, me too.
Starting a new project, for me personally, it's always finding the right tone, finding the right color, I like to call it. For me, it's finding that right texture that actually sits against picture really well. One of the biggest things is I created custom instruments for Connor. I pulled out all my vintage synthesizers to be able to capture this robotic person, if you will. My approach to all of these custom instruments is that I hear the sound in my head. And either I could just come into the piano and just be like, all right, so I'm gonna just get on the computer and just create it. I rather be able to play these instruments physically.
Oh, that's nice. If you can do the
As soon as you see Connor the first time, there is a really interesting thematic idea that you hear, and that's just made out of a Moog synthesizer, but completely manipulated in multiple ways. And it's robotic. It has a little bit of an emotional to it. He's on his mission, so you feel that as well. So it just kind of gives you that cold, motionless, with a mission in hand that you kind of feel throughout the whole thing.
Think we ever got the coin back?
Because the music evolved, one of the things that I was very weary and I was very kind of focused on was the way that the music has to evolve. So my idea behind it was that Connor is a singular android that could at any point become a deviant or could actually stay as an android. So I created a more or less an Connor theme, and then I was able to just manipulate it in different aspects of it.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants.
I'm a human being writing for a robot. And throughout Connor's journey, he meets someone, he meets a partner. So how do you deal with a robot feeling? And I've met a partner that I'm gonna work with, or all of a sudden he sees a dead body. Does this robot have an imagination? Does this robot have a feeling? And if yes, how do you translate that into non-emotional music? So basically at any point I was just like, I can't do this, and then I just do it.
Property was damaged and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
When I first started really digging in on Marcus, the one thing that I really tried to capture was the transformation process. You know, Marcus is this android that evolves over the course of the game and really goes from kind of figuring out that he's more than just an android. You know, he's starting to develop kind of a human soul in a way.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel and let your hand drift across the canvas.
The other side of Marcus that I really latched onto was that he almost became a savior for a lot of the other androids in the game. So when I started developing the theme for Marcus, I really made it like a church hymn.
Kinda does.
I wanted it to be very simple. I wanted to make it a chordal melody. I really wanted to make it almost like a Bach hymn. The tough thing with that is it had to be recognizable. If I made it too complex from a harmonic standpoint, it would be hard, I think, for people to kind of pick it out and recognize it. It's very acoustic derived, but it's also been treated with a lot of effects and things to kind of put it into the space that I felt the sound should be in. It can be beautiful, it can be haunting, it can be extremely powerful from an action standpoint, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The music is there, but it's subliminal and it's emotional, and people are feeling it, and it's not distracting. And that's tricky with a game like this, where you have to have a lot of ins and outs like that, where the music kind of has to get in and out of these moments.
This is a war we're fighting with the humans. If we fail, they'll destroy us.
I think the game's been put together so well where I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't ruining the emotion. I gotta be honest, when we first started on this path, I said, oh man, this could be pretty messy, you know? I mean, it could feel disconnected, but I mean, it's amazing how they really guided us and got us to really kind of all be in the same world, but at the same time feeling completely different. So it's really gonna stand out and kind of be one of those games where people are really gonna notice the music and kind of how it was crafted, and, you know, and all the hard work that went into being able to pull it off in a graceful way.
Amazing, extraordinary minds to make music like that. Just extraordinary minds as a whole to make everything that this game has. Well, we did it, friends. We did everything possible in Detroit Become Human. I'm ready to play Detroit Become Human 2. Hopefully they make it. I don't know where they would go. I really don't. Even if they don't make another Detroit game, I still would love to eventually try more Quantic Dream games. There's more stuff and extras that I will look at. With the soundtrack, I can listen to it, and then with artworks, I think it's pretty basic. But it's really good to get all that stuff, and I'm just happy we spent the time in this title screen. It's very lonely now. And just read all this stuff, and then seen all the movies, to see the dedication and love that they actually put into this game. Because that's really what it is. This game is just a four-letter word, is love. They put it all into this game. Their hearts and souls into this game, and it really showed with the story, the characters, the actors. They must have loved it. It must have been one of the, you know, just such a unique experience for them, and just such a memorable experience for them that they're always going to remember. I'm sure it's probably a bit different than acting. You know, for movies and such, TV shows. This is a different beast that they tackled, and they all did a wonderful job. And, I surely am going to miss it, but I am thankful that I got a chance to play Detroit Become Human, because it was a very great game. One of the best. And it's just totally different from games that I played on the channel before, and not even just on the channel, just off the channel. I've never played a game like this. And I'm happy I did, because it's going to open my eyes up to more games like this in the future. But thank you all from the bottom of my heart with being here with me in Detroit Become Human. Again, this was one amazing experience for me, and I can't wait to do more of games like Detroit Become Human, or just Detroit Become Human 2. We never know. But I am going to miss our companions dearly, and I'm happy that we all walked away from this free and alive. And it's just been wonderful. But thank you all so much. Have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.